So am I supposed to be happy that Palestinians are getting bombed because they don't like homosexuals? I'm well aware that in that part of the world, they're not very accepting of homosexuals. But also there's children that are getting bombed by Israelis. It's not just Hamas. Also, the whole beheading thing still hasn't been confirmed. I've been looking for it online and I'm like, what? Did they lie about this? I was just as upset when I heard about the Hamas attack. In response to the Hamas attack, Israel's just been throwing bombs nonstop. What about the hostages? Like, how is this productive? All we're asking in the protests are for a ceasefire. I honestly wish that this war wasn't happening, that Israelis and Palestinians would just share the land and just get along. But there's so much conflict going on there, and the US has been backing up Israel nonstop, and now Biden has even sent like another $1 billion for the war. That's why we're saying ceasefire, free Palestine, not in an anti-Semitic way, because we love Jewish people. Even American Jews are saying ceasefire. I don't understand why you're sounding so upset and claiming that we have a sickness or whatnot. I've been keeping track and I've been reading various articles. I even watch things opposed to my own views. I watch things like Candace Owens. I watch like PragerU. I watch things on the Daily Wire, just to kind of challenge my own beliefs. So I don't think that you really know me to be saying like, oh yeah, I'm smarter than you. Okay, professor, I would assume that you are smarter than me since you are a professor, or so you claim you are. This doesn't really have anything to do with being smarter, although I feel like I'm definitely on the right side of the argument. I don't know how you think I made up some numbers, or that it was just the first couple of numbers I saw on the first Google search. I've actually been keeping track and reading the current events every day to see how much the numbers have gone up. Palestine doesn't really have much of an army. It's really an unfair fight between Israelis and Palestinians. So I feel like if you would educate yourself enough, you would know that fact. We only want peace. We want a ceasefire. Israel has the power to really stop this. You should get the hostages. You should be able to compromise. But it doesn't seem like Israel wants to compromise. And whenever anybody says anything, the person's always accused of being anti-Semitic and gets canceled and whatnot. Okay, it's honestly, this whole thing's always happening and it's really getting old. Like, it's not anti-Semitic if you oppose genocide, and yes, it is a genocide. If you were to look at the numbers, I don't know if you don't want to believe that any of this is true for whatever reason. Maybe you don't want to see Israelis that way. Maybe you just don't like being wrong. Because it's honestly starting to seem that way. I don't even think that this is a productive argument if you're the type of person who doesn't want to be wrong and would just rather just not believe anything that's presented to you. You haven't really given me much to really think like, ooh, I should really think about that. Also, I'm not getting all angry and hot. I'm actually pretty calm and settled. Try to chill out, bro. I thought you're supposed to be a professor. Have patience or something.